Hi, and welcome back to the show. For this segment, we're here with Young and the Young at Heart. I'm here with our special guest, Sabrina Mon, who is our 2012 Miss Pahrump. Sabrina, you've had a little bit of time to come down from the clouds, so tell us a little bit, how's your life changed since winning the title?
It's kind of like crazy. I do stuff for Miss Pahrump like almost like every 3 days or something. Like I've been to grand openings. I went with like Glenn Lerner's and met him. That
Saw
was
you
cool.
there. I did see you there. That was a
Yeah.
fun one, wasn't it? That was a fun opening.
There's a lot of people at that one, and I get to go to this governor's ball.
Oh,
in a
wow,
couple
how
months. I'm like
exciting.
really excited for that.
Oh, that is
I've
exciting.
been,
Now,
like,
when is that?
Reno. It's at the end of October.
Okay, and that's like a formal affair, right? So you
It's
have
like
a big formal gown. And
1800s attire.
Okay.
So
are you ready for that?
I'm excited.
Oh,
for
good.
that, yeah.
So you have a little experience, though, because your sister went last year,
yeah,
right? Okay.
I got to learn some stuff from her, like watch her do it.
Oh, good. Oh, and I have to ask you, I'm so used to seeing you all prim and proper in the nice little gown and your sash and your crown, and you're in this like little funky costume
Yes,
today. So
I
what's
am.
this all about?
This is my little costume for my dance that I'm going to do. It's like I did this for my talent in the the
Oh,
talent
and I got to
portion
see
in
your
the
talent. It was
pageant.
fabulous.
Yeah, so I got the glasses I'll put on in a second here, so
And they're part of the attire.
yep, they are.
So how long have you been doing this, the dancing?
Oh, dancing? I've been at Donna's dance studio for about 11 years.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's
Wow.
fun. I love dancing.
And do you do all different kinds of dance?
Yeah, I've taken I've taken ballet, lyrical, toe, jazz, hip hop. I feel like there's one I'm missing.
Well, how did you decide on
Everything.
this type of dance that you did for the pageant?
I feel like hip hop is like it's a big crowd pleaser,
Uh-huh.
and then it was kind of like a comedy type thing. So
And it's
I
a
think
fun-
the judges would
it's-
like it.
it's more of
and
a
so
fun type
I got
thing.
people laughing, and it's just a fun.
Yeah.
I love like doing hip hop because it's just like, just
Very
going
energizing
and-
too. Yeah. Well, and too, we just had Brenda here from the library. She was talking about children's books, so it's kind of a good lead-in for you because don't you have something to do with that also?
Oh yeah. My community platform
Uh-huh.
is Children's Literary Education, so that's kind of irony that she was here.
It is very ironic.
Yeah, I kind of want to do some like book drives at the library if I could do that,
Okay.
and
Oh.
go to like elementary schools and read with the kids.
Now,
So-
speaking of kids, you're just kind of a kid yourself. You haven't even entered high school yet, have you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a freshman this
Wow.
year, so
And you're going in as Miss Pahrump.
yes.
Well, aren't you going to have some of those girls being a little envious?
I hope not.
No, well, some of them, I mean, they wait till to their junior and senior year to do
Yeah.
this, and wow, to come in as 13 years old?
Yeah.
Well, and what would your mom say? You were young in chronological age, but you're
But an old soul.
an
she
old
calls me
soul.
that.
That's
I
what she
don't
called
know.
you, an old soul. Do you look at yourself as an old soul?
I feel like I'm a few years older than I actually am. Like my
Very
mind
mature.
is. Like most people think I'm like 15 or something when they meet me.
You're very mature for your age. So now, what are some of the other things that you're hoping to do as Miss Pahrump this year? We have a lot of events coming up, but
Yeah.
what do you hope to do?
Well, I'm really hoping to help a lot with the community platform that I have, because
Right.
oh yeah, and I'm currently illustrating for a children's book
Oh,
myself,
wow.
so that's
Wow.
like going into that.
Right.
My grandma's sister is the author.
Oh,
and
okay.
So we're gonna try to get that done, and so it's gonna be fun.
So you're doing all the illustration for her. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I love drawing.
Do you?
too.
Oh, and we have parades coming up and the festivals
Yeah, and the
coming
festival,
up.
That's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Every year, I love going to Harvest Festival.
And then do you get a chance to perform your talent at other events?
Well, since I dance at the studio, we have like a recital every year for that. That's just once a year. But I'm on the dance team for the high school. I
Oh,
tried out,
wonderful.
so I'll get to perform at games. And
Okay.
stuff,
Oh,
so-
wonderful.
yeah.
And do you guys do any traveling with the high school team?
No, we don't.
No,
we do
just local.
like our own competitions though. Like near January and February usually. So,
Uh-huh.
but we don't travel with the team. We just do home games.
Well, so tell us a little bit about this dance that's coming up. What are you going to, what's the name of your dance? Do you have a name for it?
Oh, my dance that I'm going to do.
Right.
I call it like a nerd dance. I don't know. Like it tells in the song, it talks about how I'm a geek and I'm a nerd, and I'm like, yeah, I am.
And do you transform into Cinderella or anything after that?
No, I just kind of like break down into the moves. Like I come out and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm a nerd, and then I throw off my suspenders and, I get down and dirty.
Uh-oh. And that's hip hop. Well,
Yeah.
now let's back up to the pageant a little bit. You did so much preparation for the pageant,
yes.
and talk a little bit about that. What did you have to do to prepare?
Well, we had like 3 weeks of practice. Like,
Wow, uh-huh.
We would practice at the studio for a production number that my sister Rachel choreographed.
Oh, wow.
And then the week of the pageant,
Uh-huh.
we practiced from like 8 o'clock in the morning to like 4 or 5, and it was a long time.
So I'll bet you were glad when that was all over.
Oh, yeah.
So now you get to play, you get to reap the rewards of all that hard work.
Mm-hmm. It was like surprising though. I'm like, I'm a little freshman. Like,
But I do know that you did stand out. One of the things I noticed with the gowns were all gorgeous. Each one was more beautiful than the next. But there were so many of the same colors, and I do distinctly remember yours was yellow, right?
Yellow. It was a big ball gown.
It was beautiful. And how did you happen to decide on that color?
Well, I think like brighter colors like look good on my skin tone, and stuff. And it
A
was
big
one of
factor.
it was my cousin's wife's dress, and so I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
don't have to buy it.
That's a plus right there. And then you had to do an interview segment, right? How scary was that?
That was very nerve-wracking. Like there's like the 3 judges sitting in front of you,
Uh-huh.
and then you just sit in a chair by yourself. That
And
was
they just
very
fire off
scary.
these questions.
Yeah, they were pretty easy, but like there's one throw-off question, and I don't quite
What
remember.
do you mean a throw-off question?
It was
It's
like they have one every year, just kind of something to confuse you, like
To see how you respond, if you're quick-witted.
Yeah, it
and-
was some like vocabulary word that we probably wouldn't know. I don't remember the word actually, but it was weird. I was just kind of like, I think that's this.
And you were able to come up with a response.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're looking for, is that you can respond under pressure no matter what. So again, you're going to do this little dance for us, and how would you describe it once more?
It's a geek who loves to dance, and they go crazy.
Just go crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to be right back, and Sabrina's going to come back and actually demonstrate her dance for us.
Hey, yo, Swag Kids, the bell about to ring, man. Let's go.
I'm a nerd. 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 I'm a geek. 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 I'm a nerd. Nerd. I'm a nerd. Geek. 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 I'm a geek. Nerd. I'm a nerd. Nerd. I'm a nerd. Geek. 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 I'm a geek. Nerd.
Ain't it funky now? Hey, 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 ladies. Ain't it funky,
Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh paint job, fresh inside. Is the outside frame in the trunk wide? Are the rims big? Do it right good. Lean back, right hand on the pine wood. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream, ice cream paint job.
This is a journey into sound.
Let's break it loose! Get out of your mind! Get out of your mind!